What's going on with this shit? BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Shit, I forgot I was in such a rush. Hold on 1 second. Man, I got like a little station I use right here when I do this shit. So I could try to frame that just perfectly in the background. There you go. How's everybody doing today? Everybody had a beautiful day. I had a beautiful day, by the way. Everybody hit that like button. Look like you already did. I had a beautiful day, by the way. Oh, but everybody's day was as good as mine, as fulfilled as mine. What's up, Tanisha? What's up, Sav? You? What's up, Jules? What's up, Miss Mahogany? What's up, Turnpike? What's up, Young? I know Annie hit somewhere. What up, Ant? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. It was just a great day today. And once again, I am going to say Christmas was right, at least as far as we know as of right now. Christmas was actually right. I mean, I don't know how many times this shit is going to happen again. So let's make sure that we give her just due. She was right. Good job, baby girl. I need that fan. Hold on 1 second. God dang it. There we go. There we go. I need that fan. All right. I was running late today, y'all. I apologize. I was doing stuff. What's up, Miriam? How you doing today, baby girl? Okay. I was running late today. I apologize. I was prepared, but I wasn't. So whatever, nigga. Anyway, a couple of things happened today. Did anybody see that? Okay, see, this is what I was trying to explain the other day to Christmas. This is the whole thing I was trying to explain when we was talking. I was trying to say, because her position was it was fake. We don't know whether it was fake or not. I'll tell you something. I was kind of talking about it in the video that I did make, but I didn't really go into it but so far. But because I think that all of the audios have been played with. I think that the audio where we don't hear any booing was played with, and I think the audio where we do hear booing was played with. I'm starting to think all of this is a publicity stunt. All of this is a publicity stunt. The reason why is I seen the and there's people in on it. I seen internet personality. I'm not going to say who it is. They had an God dang it, some shit just long story. So I seen an internet personality, and their video, they had, what's up, Jermaine? I'll address that in 2 seconds. It might not be what everybody thinks it is, but give me 2 seconds. I'll address that in 2 seconds. Don't let me forget, Tanisha, because sometimes I forget shit. What up, Shanna? What up, Jermaine? Okay, so one of the things we have to understand is this, right? Just keep this in mind. If we're at a function, any kind of function, no matter what it is, right? And I'm surrounded by people who are booing, it'll sound like the whole area is booing. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Notorious? It'll sound like everybody is booing, even though only people that's booing is the niggas I'm with. You understand what I'm saying? If I stand somewhere, what's up, Cisavelli, and I'm filming something and I have the audio being recorded and the people around me are the only ones booing, it's gonna sound like everyone is booing. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different ways that could have been tampered with or changed or adjusted. There's a specific internet personality. I'm not gonna say who it is. I thought it was suspicious that I didn't see them do any video on it, that I didn't see them do a video on it saying that it was, that it wasn't, that they believed or whatever. I didn't see them do any video on it. So that's why I think that this whole entire thing has been doctored. I think it was created on purpose. Okay, another thing, just another thing. They had he also had a show where some dude hit him or tried to hit MGK. It was like you see the guy like try to hit MGK. MGK has all types of different bodyguards around him and everything. Nobody does anything. They don't try to throw the guy out. They don't try to like pull MGK away from the situation. Like I thought all of that was kind of. So it seems to me like they might be trying just playing games with the public because he has a new album called Binge coming out. So they might be trying to just play games with the public. And that's the way I'm starting to look at it currently. That's the way I'm currently looking at it. That they're trying to play games with the public. And because they're trying to play games with the public, they got all this funny shit happening. Everybody hit that like button because there is a video out there with someone throwing a punch at MGK. The guy doesn't get escorted out. Nothing. And then on top of that, if you watch, the particular video that I'm talking about where the guy throws the punch, MGK is on the stage all the way at the other side of the fucking stage. The guy that's filming, one of the people that's filming it is standing right in back of the guy, shouting at MGK, throwing his middle finger up, talking mad shit. MGK comes all the way from the other side of the. Have anybody here ever performed? Okay, I performed on stage before, right? What's up, Sandon? Sandon? What's up, Sand? I performed on stage before. So, yeah, I do, but it is possible when you have all like one type of energy to be able to spot the one motherfucker that's not happy. That is possible. Don't get this confused because what I'm about to say, it's not 1,000,000 chance, all right? That's possible. Everybody's jumping up. You got one jack off, throwing up middle fingers at you, cursing you out, yelling, screaming, pissed off and angry. It's possible to differentiate that person from everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? So the point in which I'm making is MGK's on stage. He's all the way on the other side of the stage. And then all of a sudden, you see him come off the stage, come all the way down to where they're at. I guess where they have mosh pits and shit. I don't know. A standing room only area. And when he comes down into that area, he goes directly over to the guy that's angry. And then that guy throws a punch at him. I don't know if it connected. I don't know what happened. But what I do know is the security didn't try to get that guy. The security didn't try to get the guy out of there. None of that shit happened. The security was absolutely perfectly fine with whatever the fuck that guy was doing. And the security's number one job is to make sure that MGK doesn't get hurt. So I would suppose that even if he didn't connect with the punch, throwing the punch would mean getting the guy out of the arena. But I don't know. Maybe because it was a mosh pit, it was okay. So I don't know. I don't know how that. I don't know that how that works. Okay, so okay, yeah. Yo, shout out to Hawaii. Ew. Sandon is from Hawaii. How you doing, my brother? I'm assuming it's my brother. No disrespect intended. All right, so somebody just mentioned the ghostwriter that's on MGK's album, and I want to say this much. That might mean a lot less than people are making it to be. Hold on one second. Let me get something. Fix. That might mean a lot less than people think it does. Notorious said Diddy is in cahoots with M to push MGK. I am 100% starting to believe that. The belief I have in it isn't 100%. My belief in it is about 65% at this point. What's up, Tino? At this point, my belief in it is about 65%. But I definitely do believe that there is an agenda to push MGK for whatever the reason might be. There's definitely an agenda. Okay, so hold on. You have the MGK Rap Devil diss, and there's two people named as being writers Y'all have to understand, being a writer on a rap song or a song just in general doesn't always mean that you help pin the song. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it like this. You know Cardi B song Bodak Yellow? Black. What's that nigga name? Kodak Black has a writing credit on that song. He didn't help write that song. What up? What up, Carter? Hey, everybody. We have a person in our community who is now starting their own channel. Let's go show them some love and support. And let's go show them some love and support and subscribe to that channel. That's Carter Country. Go show them some love and support. Let's subscribe to that channel. I'm subbed over there. CC, that's great. Yeah, CC, that's dope. Yeah, let's go over to CC's channel and subscribe over there. Nah, this is what it is. Like, we all supposed to be supporting each other. You understand what I'm saying? When I get a bag, my niggas get a bag with me. I swear, that's the most dopest shit. Yeah, that's my shit now. Joe Budden said that shit. That's my shit now. That's my shit now. Joe Budden said that shit. That is my shit now. If I get a bag, my niggas get a bag with me. No, Tanisha, I'm trying to point out that often somebody doesn't. I'm trying to point out that often when somebody writes a rap, I mean, often when people get a writing credit on a song, that doesn't necessarily mean that they wrote on the song. That's what I'm saying. I just want to point that out. There are plenty of producers that get writing credits on songs. Giving somebody a writing credit on a song is also another way in like payment. You understand what I'm saying? Because now anytime that song is played anywhere, you're gonna get a percentage of monies. You understand what I'm saying? From that song being played. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another way that people do that. Yeah, but is it really biting if you give the person show the person respect? I don't think that's biting if you show a person respect. Like Eminem has a song where he's dissing cannabis and he's using Slick Rick's flow, Slick Rick's beat, Slick Rick's everything. Is Eminem biting or is he showing homage? Because there's a difference. There's a big difference. No, I think those two guys might seriously not like each other. No, there's a difference. I'm telling you, Tanisha, there's a difference between biting somebody's and showing homage. There's a big difference. Which part is which part is more believable, Sav? Yeah, because you know how that goes, Sav. Sometimes a producer or somebody like that will get a writing credit, and them niggas ain't write shit. That's not biting, yo. Yes, Jay-Z did a lot of biting. What Jay-Z did and what she did is two different things. She came out openly expressing she came out openly talking about, you know, expressing the fact that she did use the Kodak Black flow. She came out openly talking about that. She bigged up Kodak Black every opportunity she gets. Kodak Black got out of jail. She immediately sent him good well wishes. That's not what a biter does. Yes, Sister Valley, absolutely. Lots of people could get writing credits and did nothing. So I'm not saying that the dude didn't do anything. I'm just saying that guy is the producer of the track. That's what I'm saying. That guy is the producer of the track. It's not, you know how many writing credits fucking Diddy, I think, has? Diddy has like a shitload of the writing credits. That nigga ain't never wrote shit. What that nigga did is sign his name on checks. Absolutely, Sister Valley. No, 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 no. I didn't even read what you wrote at one night. So if we're saying things similar, that's just by coincidence. I didn't read it yet. Hold on, what did you say? Yeah, I read the Jay-Z line. I might help with the hook. He may. Yep. If you help with the hook, you could get a writing credit. That's 100% right. If you give somebody a line, you can get a writing credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's different from biting. That's what I'm trying to say. And she's like constantly paying homage to the fact that she's using this guy's, whatever. That was her big jump off. I mean, she literally named the fucking song Bodak Yellow. She was not biting. She was paying homage. Literally named the song Bodak Yellow, yo. That can't be biting. I don't think anywhere in the song does she even say Bodak. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to stop reaching. And she didn't write not one word of that damn song anyway. She had writers. They're coming out right now. She getting blown up on that shit. There's a lot of people that's upset with that. Oh, and I want to say we were gonna have Super New do a call-in with Super New today, but she's still not feeling well. We want to send our well wishes out to Super New. We want to try to send as much positive energy as possible. She's still not doing very well, so we're gonna hope she gets well soon because we miss our sister. I'm sorry about this. What up, Mario? Um, and just so everybody know, I consider that whole MGK get booed thing still a developing story. So there's still gonna be more videos on that. Maybe if anything else come back out. I think it's still developing, but like a lot of the stories in which I do, I don't just make stories on the same thing. Why? Who's having a baby? Yeah, I think Super New is about to have a baby. Yeah, she's about to, I think, have a third kid. Yeah. See, Miriam says hi to Aunt, but she doesn't say hi to me. That's cool though. Everybody say hi to Aunt. Everybody forget about me though. Nobody ever says hi to me. Jack Frost. I'm just forgotten about. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sad. What is I just about to say? Thank you, Jules. Appreciate it. Um, who who heard that song from? Yeah, she's usually here. She's not here today. She's not feeling well. I don't know. She might be watching. She's not commenting. Who heard that song from Bazaar? Show of hands. I want to know who heard that song from Bazaar. Show of hands. Hello, Miriam. Okay. I know, Sav. I'm just fucking with Miriam. Okay. Who liked it? Who thought that that song was good? And before you respond, know that that's a Joe Budden's diss. Very desperate. Yo, Jules is funny as shit, yo. Yeah. Yes, that is how he always sounded, and I've never liked him. Yes, Joe Budden's actually spits fire. Okay. First of all, I think the whole reason why that was done was because of what Joe Budden said about him. No, I mean, he what's up, Corey? How you doing, Corey Davis? He usually says funny stuff. Like Bizarre usually says funny stuff, but you have to understand he's intending for the whole entire verse to be funny. Everything he says, he intends on it to be funny. So if you heard the whole song and you only heard one or two things that were funny, that nigga failed. They need him in rehab. I agree with you, Tanisha. Look, I was upset. As soon as the shit came on and started playing, I got upset. You want to know why? This is 20 what? 18? He a 40-year-old man, and he's shooting videos with him doing drugs. I couldn't even get through the whole damn song. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's a 40-year-old man. Hold on, Carlo. Hold on, Carlo. He's a 40-year-old man. I'm not saying that he can't do the drugs. Thank you. Thank you, Cisavelli. Thank you, Cisavelli. I appreciate you. Yeah, Drake do got like a new teenage girlfriend, right? I didn't cover that because I don't try to cover relationship gossip. I leave that to the females on YouTube. Exactly. If Joe wanted a he wouldn't ask Bizarre. That nigga Bizarre don't look like he could afford shoestrings. What the fuck would I be asking him for to give me drugs? Name one good line, Corey. Actually, I think I heard one good line. Name two. M abandoned him because M is drug free, and that nigga wants to only rap and be around drugs. Bizarre is not doing okay in contrast with how he should be doing. D12 did well. D12 sold well. The nigga can't be living like one of us and be doing well. If that nigga living, I'm not gonna say like one of us. That's not fair. But if because I don't know what anybody is doing. But if a nigga living a life like a nigga with a regular job, and he's Eminem, one of Eminem's closest friends that he grew up with, rap with, did music with, have access to Eminem, and he living like that, he's not doing well. Appreciate you, Young. And every time I see that nigga, he look like he need a job. I ain't gonna lie. The juggalos. And nigga always look like he need a job, yo. I have no idea who the Juggalos is. So please, somebody inform me of who the Juggalos is. Yo, what up, nerds? Appreciate you with the donation, Young. What up, nerds? Yo, Young, which video did you sponsor today? You remember? He signed up with those guys. You think that's doing well? One of them niggas is asking questions about how fucking magnets work. That might be a step down. Yeah, please, everybody, hit that like button. This nigga is making songs asking, how do magnets work? Like, he's really, like, how do magnets work? Like, he's really some, like, them niggas was really trying to sound smart. Get out of here, yo. Yeah, there's a like button, Darryl Davidson. I appreciate it if y'all hit it. If you don't want to hit it, ain't nothing I could do about it. But I'd appreciate it if you did. Anyway, I think that this is what I think is going on. Niggas is trying to take hip-hop back. That might be one of the reasons why they dropped a shitload of motherfucking albums this summer. Everybody dropped the album this summer. Who didn't drop an album this summer? What up, Derek? But not Bizarre needs to live at the counseling center. Like when they close and everybody goes home. Everybody goes home to be with their family. A nigga Bizarre's still gonna be like in the waiting room sitting in a chair. That nigga needs to be there all the time. Yeah. This whole I'm guessing that's not supposed to say year, it's supposed to say year. Had amazing albums. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to take rap back from the mumble rappers. I believe that that's what they're trying to do. Now sit back, hit that like button. Relax, my brother. Is that how you spell his name? I don't think that's how you spell it, his name. He got stock options in Shady Records? How many? Like 0.0006? Yes, I think they're actively trying to take the game back from mumble rappers. Right now, it's Eminem's turn. First, it was Good Music's turn. Now we know why Jay-Z dropped when Jay-Z dropped. Jay-Z didn't drop at that time to shit on Nas. That was probably the fucking plan. Jay-Z was like, yo, why don't we just drop on the same day, same weekend? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care about none of this stuff. And then as soon as Jay-Z drops his album, after Nas dropped his album right on top of each other, Nas signed like 4 or 5 different contracts for like hundreds of millions of dollars. Nobody else noticed that, or is that just me? Y'all really don't think that is involved with each other? Right after that happened? What up, Tion? Okay, my brother. Yo, don't text and drive, man. Wait till where you getting. You trying to tell me, I'm just saying, right after Jay-Z dropped his album, like a week or two later, Nas started signing all of them fucking deals, selling all of his things that he's been selling. You understand what I'm saying? All the things that he owned and make hundreds of millions of dollars. Right? I'm telling you, this is all a plan, yo. Did any of y'all hear them talk about mumble rappers yet? Because I remember when Joe Buttons used to be on Everyday Struggle, And he hated talking about mumble rappers. I haven't heard them talk about mumble rappers on State of the Culture yet. Has anybody else? They talked about Migos. Well, Migos is too big not to talk about, but they talked about Migos. Little Pump, like in that situation, it was really talking about Kanye. It's just Little Pump is on the song. They don't got no choice. That nigga was what do you call that when you blowing up some shit and then some other shit, bro? What up, Christmas? Did you see the video? So they talked about Lil Yachty too? Okay, so they talked about some mumble rappers. The video where I basically say Christmas was right. Like I literally wrote in the video, Christmas was right. I'm guessing you didn't see the video. That's something that we have to do, like as human beings, not just as women, not just as men or women, but as human beings. We have to be able to admit when we're wrong about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much could your word carry? How much could your word carry if you could never admit fault or blame? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're wrong about something, we have to be able to admit that we're wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. And I put it up there, and it's going to be up on the internet forever. Yes. Hold on, I'll tell you the name of it. I don't front, yo. I keep it 100. The name of the video is Eminem fans make fake boos at Machine Gun Kelly concert. Eminem fans make, hold on, I'll put the link in the description. How about that? Hold on, let me go find it. I keep it 100, yo. Like, if I'm seriously telling you, like, arguing with you or disagreeing with you on something, it's because I think different. That's it. It's because that's really what I believe. I'm not going to argue at you or disagree with you on something, and that's not necessarily something I believe, and I'm just fucking with you to just be. I'm not going to do that. That's a waste of time. None of us got time for that, yo. Look like, hey, none of us got time for that. I mean, I don't got time for that. I don't know what the fuck any of y'all got time for, but I don't got time for it. I'm just keeping it a buck. Here go the video right here. I'm going to put the link in the description. Yeah, I keep it a buck, yo. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to let you have your moment. I don't have nothing else to say, okay? Okay, so okay, so what up, DJ? Great timing. Okay, so everybody hit that like button, please. Okay, so what didn't we get to? What didn't we get to? Did we get to everything so far in the title? See, this is why I usually bullshit for like 10 minutes and just talk with y'all about whatever. Because now we 35 minutes in, 6 months, copy. We discussed that also. Remember earlier I was talking about, I actually dropped a video on this actually. And I was talking about how, and in the video I talk about how this whole beef between Eminem and MGK could just be manufactured. Before we go any deeper into that, you got to understand that this is just done in hip hop. In hip hop, they often put rappers against each other or entities against each other because that helps generate record sales. Who was Mariah Carey beefing with for years? Wasn't there people that Mariah Carey was beefing with for years? I forgot who. But there was somebody Mariah Carey was beefing with for years. And I'm not talking about Eminem. I'm talking about a female rapper. No, I'm talking about a female rapper. No. I'm not talking about Tommy Mottola. Mariah Carey was beefing. Yeah, she was beefing with Nicki for a while. But I mean, even before that. Anyway, I can't remember who. But the record labels often have put artists up against each other because that helps to generate record sales. That helps to get their audience to go out and support them. And it also helps to get other people that might not have a vested interest. I'm not talking about Sony and Tommy Mottola. I know what you're talking about. That might also get other people that have a vested interest that don't have a vested interest to then, start feeling strongly about one person or the other, and that moves the needle. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. The perfect example is this. Donald Trump won the election last term, right? Last election, right? You know how many people didn't vote that don't want him to be a president? What do you think those people are going to do the next time that it's time to vote for president? The motherfuckers is going to go out there and vote. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what they do. They try to get your base audience to come out and support you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this. Look how Nicki Minaj can't even sell at a fucking concert. But if you go online, her freaking barbs or whatever the hell you want to call them, they attack anybody all the time. They're always attacking people on social media. Right and left. They're just attacking people. Them people are fucking bananas. But they won't even go fucking buy tickets to go to her concert. I'm doing fine, Savage. How you doing, my brother? Whitney Houston. Thank you. No. I know it wasn't a rapper. Whitney Houston. She was beefing with Whitney Houston for years. No, that's facts. Christmas is going to go watch that video, I bet. So, you got to understand that this is what they do in order to generate sales. So what they're trying to do in this particular situation, is my opinion, is get people to look at get people to go look at MGK, because they might believe that MGK has a dope album coming up, that is going to be his breakout album, and they have to figure out a way to generate attention for that project. They have to figure out a way to draw the public's attention to that project. Now, let's just be honest. They have to be feeling like there's room for him to be to sell and to even build his audience, because you got to look at all these fucking mumble rappers out here. You trying to tell me that Lil Pump could have a song where he says the same damn word a million times, but MGK, who does seem like he could rap a little, he can't fucking get a bigger audience? He can't sell more fucking units? MGK raps better than Lil Pump. I mean, could we agree on that? MGK get into a Lil Pump battle, he might eat that nigga something furious. Yes, Tanisha, absolutely. But Lil Pump, he makes that, I don't know what you want to call it, what kind of fucking music that nigga made. I don't know what kind of music fucking Lil Pump makes. But my point is, they're trying to bring eyes to the MGK project. So what better way to do that then is because, you know, you're trying to build MGK's audience, right? So MGK's audience is mostly white people. Not trying to be funny, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying what it is. Who already have over 200,000 K views in 10 hours? Bizarre? Yeah, because niggas want to go see the fucking train wreck. What's up, Jill? How you doing today, baby girl? What up, Adil? So yeah, Adil said that. Yeah, everybody want to go see the train wreck. I'll be surprised if by the end of the fucking week, by Saturday or Sunday, this nigga don't hit 1 million. I'll be surprised. Niggas want to see the train wreck. What the fuck? I didn't really go into that video. I think that that's some I don't like that's too I don't want to tell people how to raise their kids, if that makes sense, you know. I'm not 100% sure what he did in that situation. I didn't try to find out what Weeby did, but I'm not an advocate on children having sex, teenagers having sex. I'm not an advocate of that. This nigga sad, yo. But let's see who's in here. Yo, Young, I got your number. Young, do I got your number? I guess Young left. What up, KD? Young, you want to call in? If you want to call in, send me your email. Email me your number. Okay, so homeboy MGK, let me get back to what I was talking about. So basically MGK, because I'm trying to tell you, I believe that this whole thing has been fabricated. This whole beef, all this shit has been fabricated. MGK was going to drop Rap Devil 6 months ago. 6 months ago, Rap Devil was loaded up on SoundCloud. 6 months ago. Rap Devil was not dropped after Kamikaze. A lot of people are giving Rap Devil all of this praise because they believe a lot of people are giving MGK all of this praise because MGK dropped Rap Devil September 3rd. And a lot of people are giving him this praise because Eminem dropped his album August 31st. So they believe that over that short period of time, that's when all that stuff was done. The album was the song was produced, the video, yada yada, all this other shit. I've been telling y'all all from the beginning. I've been telling you this nigga sad. I've been telling y'all all from the beginning that I thought that the song and everything else was produced too quick. I was telling you that from the beginning. So now it turns out that the song's actually 6 months old. So if the song is 6 months old, why we didn't hear about it until now? Why we didn't hear about it till now? Yo, Jules is a cutie though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so she commented on the video. So sometimes when y'all comment, if I got my computer on, the fucking y'all picture come up right here, but it's much bigger than right there. Like I can actually see the bitch, not the person in the pit. I mean, I can see the picture. That's what I mean by when I said bitch. The picture, please. Don't nobody take it no other way. So I can actually see the picture and shit, right? So Jules. So Jules commented on some shit, and then the picture came up, and I looked at it like I'm busy, I'm working over here and shit, right? So I'm working. So I happened to look over, and I had to do a dog. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, yo. Nah, Jules is pretty as shit. I'm gonna say right now. I was like, what in the hell? Brittany Chanel went live right when I went live. Okay, Brittany Chanel, I see you. Brittany Chanel cutie too. Look at her. It's not. It's not. Come on. It's not doing it. Okay, whatever. Hey. All right, so we're gonna call up PJ. She's a cutie, okay? She doesn't. Pardon me. She doesn't do her lives at this time of day. She just started doing her lives right now. She usually do her lives at like 6:37. That's when she usually do her lives. So whatever. I'm leaving it at that. Yeah, Guns new.
Jack Frost.
Yo, what up, you? How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, brother. How you feeling?
I'm doing just fine, my brother. Always, every day is a good day, even the bad ones. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So, what did you think about that Bizarre video? Did you see the Bizarre video?
I did see the Bizarre
video. Hold on. This is Young, everybody. Young. I don't know how to speak. PJ Young. What the fuck? I don't know how to speak.
Young P3Js, but that don't even matter. You know what I mean? It's all good. Young is fine.
Yeah, Young. This Young right here. All right, go.
So I did watch the Bizarre video while I was driving home. I was listening to it. And first of all, Bizarre is trash. I'm going to just go ahead and get that out the way. Bizarre is trash, you hear me? He ain't really ready to go up against Joe, you hear me? A lot of people sleep on Joe, but Joe really got bars. And I'm always saying that inside the chat, like Joe is lyrical, you hear me? Like people sleep on Joe because his delivery is not all that cool. His cadence is not all that cool, you hear me? And he really don't know how to like ride the beat. But lyrically, like with that pen and that pad, you hear me? Joe is ill with that pen and that pad, and you cannot take that from that man. On the same hand, he didn't like have like that mainstream push, but like if you listen to like the old Joe shit, you hear me? Every time Joe got beef with somebody, like Joe goes in. That's why Joe said he has nothing but time for dissing. You hear me? Like Joe's been waiting and waiting for years for somebody to step up and come at him. That's why he went so hard when Drake said what he said. He just ran with it, you hear me? Joe Buttons ran with it. He was ready. He was like, oh yeah, oh somebody brave enough to throw a shot, you hear me?
Yeah, facts.
Bizarre? No. And then you hear me? Like I'm all cool with people doing what they do. You're gonna smoke, you're gonna drink, you're gonna pop pills, you hear me? I don't I don't drink alcohol, you hear me? And I don't do pills. Never have, probably never will. Uh what another man tend to do, that's his own business, you hear me? At the same time, you got a lot of kids looking at you right now because there's a lot of Eminem fans that are still kids. There's a lot of Joe Budden fans, new fans that are still kids. And right now, with all these rappers dying over overdoses and all this crazy stuff going on, that's the last thing that they need to see is a grown-ass man.
Stop right there. I'm agreeing with you 100%. That's why I'm saying that I couldn't even get through the whole video. Because once I saw all those drugs and all that other stuff with all these people overdosing and dying and everything else, and you're a grown-ass man and you can't want to put out a better message to that, you know there's going to be kids out there watching.
Right.
That's the number one. I couldn't get through the video. And it wasn't just because the raps, I was like, can't fuck with the raps. I couldn't get through the video because of what I was visually seeing. I couldn't fuck with him.
What he was promoting, that was completely down bad. Like that was all the way wrong. And then it's like your career is not brand new. Like your career old, so it's like you trying to do what these kids are doing to gain more attention. It's just like it was completely unnecessary. He could have just dropped the audio and just did no type of visual.
Facts. You're right. Somebody said desperate earlier. Carter said it again. CC said it again. Yeah, it was desperate. It was extremely desperate. I'm looking at it like this also. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever have that relative that they're known for something and they just can't let it go? They can't just move on. That might be what his situation is. That's why I believe that he might have a mental illness that he's suffering from because he just can't let that drug lifestyle go. I'm not mad at him if you're a grown adult and you want to use drugs, motherfucker. That's your business. I don't got nothing to do with that. You understand what I'm saying? But don't you be standing out there in the middle of the street in front of a school doing drugs. Don't you go somewhere where all the kids could see you and be influenced by you and do drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm against. I'm against that. If you want to go inside of your own home, pop whatever pills you want to pop, drink whatever alcohol you want to, and people don't drink like this, so I'm just doing hand motions at this point. Drink whatever kind of drink you want to drink, smoke whatever kind of smoke you want to smoke. That's your business if you're a grown adult. That's between you, your God, and the police. But when you go and you put your images where children could see it and where they could be influenced by these things, you're going on stage, gotta be seeing. I'm gonna tell you the thing that pissed me off more than anything. It wasn't just the pills, it was the blunt, how he was lighting up the blunt. That pissed me off more than anything. Because that's what's going on in our community. You understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that got held back in life because they spent too much time having fun and not enough time being serious and going in the directions that they needed to go in. So that just absolutely pissed me off. 100%. I'm not gonna lie to you.
100%. I gotta agree with that. Because I know I know some of the same type of people, you hear me, that just they like sitting inside a damn cesspool and everybody else is just constantly moving around. Like, I was lucky enough, you hear me, to live in so many different states and so many different cities. Like, I actually got to see the whole damn United States before the age of 20. So, like, when I go back to like my old neighborhood and people still doing the same damn thing, like, dog, you've been on the block selling nickel bags for like 15 years. So, like, when you gonna change? Like, yeah, like, you've been on the corner selling CDs since I was a little kid. Like,
facts.
Yeah. So I understand where that coming from. Like, I really do. But, you know, everybody got their vice. And it's like, you don't know what that man really going through. Like, he might be taking these drugs and smoking these blunts the way that he's doing it because, like, he see everybody else gaining some type of benefits from off of these actions. Because nowadays, it seems like the more foolish you are, the more income you're going to get because the more attention you get. You know what I mean? People don't want to see you doing good. People want to see you popping pills. People want to see you overdosing. People want to see you out here killing yourself. You know what I mean? People don't want to see you doing good because if you're doing good, it's boring. Don't nobody want to see no boring shit. You know what I mean? So they're going like, oh, hey, such and such is overdosing. Next thing you know, that video got 10 million views. Not because it was sad, because people wanted to see somebody mess their life up. Somebody wanted to see somebody else throw their life down the drain. You know what I mean? And that's sad that's where we at today, but that's exactly where we at with it.
People love a car crash. That's just what it is. They
Plain and simple.
love the car crash. And also you got to think about it like this. Before that Purple Pill song, people wasn't really talking about popping pills in their music like that. They weren't
Not at
that
all.
open about it, and that was D12. So could it
Yeah.
be that he also sees it as I'm one of the originators of using hard drugs or pharmaceutical drugs? Could he see it like that mentally? That he's you understand what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make no sense to go that hard with. He had every drug in the room. Like it doesn't make
Right. Yeah.
sense
Yeah.
for him to go that hard. Like all I didn't see a needle. That's it. But if you popping perks, that's heroin too, ain't it? Like
Yeah. All that shit cut with all that shit is cut and mixed in. Like I said, I don't pop pills. I don't mess with alcohol. Like that ain't my go-to. Like I'm kind of more like a 100% natural type of person. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm cool off all the pharmaceuticals and all the alcohol. I'm cool off all that. So I really don't even know much about all of that because that's nothing that I indulged in. You know what I mean? My mother was an alcoholic, and I used to get beat a lot when she came home from the club. She was just drunk and shit. You know what I mean? So like alcohol was never nothing I even wanted to go to. Like that's poison, and I just tried to stay away from that like my whole life. Yeah, so
I'm sorry to hear that you
pills.
went through that, my brother, but I am happy to see that you got something positive out of it rather than allowing for it to determine, a negative life goal for you.
Yeah, it actually showed me, like where I don't want to be at in life. It showed me what I don't want to do, So I'm kind of glad it happened, but at the same time, no kid should have to go through half the ish that I had to go through. But it made me the man that I am today, so I'm grateful for everything.
Yeah.
Yo,
we love you, my brother.
It's all good. I love y'all. I really love the community, you hear me?
Yeah.
I really love the community.
Y'all niggas is dope as shit. I'm keeping a buck, yo. I'm gonna tell a quick story real quick.
All right.
When I was young, I was a teenager and shit. Like 19, not even like 18, maybe 17 years old.
Okay.
I used to hang out where they used to, back in the day, for everybody that don't know, they used to have like the people that you go out, you go partying and shit like that. This is way before cell phones with the cameras on it. And they used to have people that used to stand outside and they have like the tapestries up with paintings and shit. And then they used to take pictures. And like you go and you pay like for a picture like $5.
Okay.
And you take a picture in front of the fucking tapestry shit, and that's like you went out with your girl that day. You might want to take a picture. You out with the family, you might want to take the picture. You just want to floss. You take a picture. So there was this dude that used to be out there because I used to be out there hanging out. I used to drink, smoke with them niggas. I took pictures a little some of the time. I don't know. I just did a little bit of everything. I also went to school for photography a little. Anyway, yeah. So that's a whole nother thing. So when there used to be this dude that used to be out there. I'm not gonna call his name. There used to be a dude that used to be out there. He was an older dude when I was out there. So he used to be out there. They used to always talk about all this money they was making, this and this and that, because they did used to always have knots. But I'm young, but even though me being young, I know a little bit of something about the game. I know that's not all your money. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna fast forward about 10, 15 years. I forgot how long ago it was that I saw him, but I ended up seeing him a couple of years ago. I seen the nigga, he's still in the same exact situation, doing the same exact thing, walking around with a giant ass speaker, playing music, trying to sell CDs. Because now the picture taking shit, nobody does that. It's done. It's done. Everybody got a fucking camera on their fucking phone now. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I mean by we can't allow. That's like one of the main reasons why I don't like when people try to advocate drugs. Like I hear you. Right. You can go smoke a blunt and still live your life and go feed your family. Not everybody could do that. You can go and get drunk on the weekend. Not everybody could do that. Some people, they can't just have a drink on the weekend. Some people, they have to have a drink every day if they take one drink. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like the entire way that video was. I had a relative when I was growing up that had an addiction to a drug that caused me problems also. You understand what I'm saying? Because they wasn't able to give me the love that they wanted to give me. Because even though they did love me and they wanted to show their love to me, this drug came first. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So we always got to think about it like that. Like we don't wanna send a message to kids that could negatively affect them. I used to smoke cigarettes. You want to know what got me off of cigarettes dumb quick? I couldn't never find no way to smoke cigarettes, because if I was outside and I tried to smoke a cigarette and the kid came past, I had to throw my cigarette away because I couldn't let kids see me smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way my mind's always been. I couldn't let kids see me smoke cigarettes. You know, that's why it was easy for me to quit everything that I quit, because, you know, it was just, I'll tell you the quick story about how I quit smoking cigarettes. I used to work for Flat Rate. That's a moving and storage company, moving furniture. So when I had decided I was going to quit smoking cigarettes, it was like the middle of the winter. It was like February or something like that. And the guy that drove the truck, he used to be and I'm not talking bad about cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes if you want, whatever, nigga. I'm just saying. He used to be a chain smoker. This nigga used to smoke 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day. So I used to have to sit in the fucking cab of the truck while I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. I used to have to sit in the cab of the fucking truck, and this nigga smoked cigarette after cigarette after cigarette after cigarette all fucking day. And it was the middle of the winter, so you had to fucking have the windows rolled up because it was fucking cold outside. And I remember catching and for everybody that don't know, when you quit smoking cigarettes, it feels like you're catching the flu, because your body starts craving the fucking nicotine, and it's gonna feel like you nicotine. I did not say nicotine. It's gonna feel like you're catching the flu. You understand? When you get sick. It's gonna feel like you're catching the flu. And I was sick as a fucking dog. And I do moving and storage for a living. And there was times that I had to go carry furniture up where people were moving to the fucking 3rd and 4th and 5th floor. And I can't say I can't work today. I feel bad. I got to throw that shit on my back, and I got to walk up those stairs. I got to and you got to go up the stairs 60, 70, 80 times. You understand what I'm saying? To the 5th floor, carrying shit. And you sick because you quitting cigarettes. So... you know what I'm saying? It's all up here. You got to make a decision. This just goes for everything in life. You understand what I'm saying? Now this is just something I want to say. This just goes for just a minute ago. Somebody said what's up. He was talking, so I didn't want to cut him off. Intergalactic said what's up. What's up, Intergalactic? If you still in here, I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to cut him off. But this just goes for everything in life. You got to make a decision. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to make a decision. You understand? You got to say, you know what? That thing I'm gonna do, or that thing I'm not gonna do. And then that's it. And whatever comes with it, comes with it. And this is like, fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be stronger than this thing. And that's it. Like, that's the problem that people have sometimes. They don't think that they're stronger than the thing that they can overcome.
Right.
You just gotta, like, I'm stronger than this. Like, what the fuck? This thing is not gonna defeat me. And that's my mindset when I go in and when I interact with things. I'm not gonna be defeated. Period. That thing is not gonna beat me. I'm like, we're human beings. We're the dominant race on the motherfucking planet. If you're trying to tell me that you can't quit smoking cigarettes, that's because it's a choice. You're actively making a choice to not quit. Now, when we talk about things like alcohol, if you really are alcoholic, do not try to quit on your own, because alcohol, people die from alcohol withdrawal more than any other drug. So if you're an alcoholic and you're trying to quit smoking alcohol, don't just try to quit. Go to a hospital, get some help, speak to some people, because they're gonna need to wean you off of that shit. Because alcohol, you can't, like, if you're a real alcoholic, you've been drinking every single day for a couple of years, and you try to just not stop, you just try to quit that shit cold turkey, you can have seizures, you can have heart attacks, all type of different shit. I'm telling you facts right here. Like, this is what I used to feel I used to work in. I'm telling you, this is facts. So, you know what I'm saying? But as far as cigarettes go, as far as weed goes, things like that, if you want to quit, all it takes is willpower. You just have to decide that you are stronger. Same thing with food. Jill says her weakness is food and men. Whatever. Same thing with food. People that want to eat better, all you got to do is make a choice. That's it. All you got to do is make an active choice and decide that you're going to live with the consequences. That's it. That's it. Really. That's really just it.
Nowadays, man, they make it like damn near impossible for you to really eat like really organic unless you really like growing your own materials, like unless
Facts.
you're really growing your own fruits and vegetables, because between the damn weather, between the GMO seeds, a lot of
Facts.
people can grow their own stuff, but they still don't know that Monsanto still got those seeds that y'all
They're
are
buying
being
they're buying
provided.
the GMO seeds. Yeah, you're right.
All
100%
of
right.
them, you know what I mean? And they're distributing them to all the farmers and stuff. So yeah, like I buy a whole lot of stuff that say organic, and then you get it home and you break it down, and you see it's really like, yo, I don't think a lot of people really notice this, you know what I mean? But like bananas used to have like little black seeds in them, you know what I mean?
Yep, you're
Like,
right. They
but
don't have them no more.
they don't have them no more, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of fruits. Like if you look at a lot of fruits, it's like, yo, how can you tell me this is an organic fruit when it's not a seed bearing fruit? You know what I mean? If this fruit is not bearing any seeds, how can you tell me that it's organic? But yet people are fooled and we buy this shit that's called organic and it's not really organic, and we wonder why we're not getting better.
This is something that I was trying to explain to some people a while ago. How many millions of hamburgers do they sell in a month? Where are all these fucking cows coming from?
Exactly.
Where are all these cows coming from? Where are they getting all of this meat for these motherfucking hamburgers? Where? Where?
In a laboratory, in a petri dish. You know?
Yep.
That's exactly where it's being made.
Exactly. That's my point. A lot of these things that we're eating that we think is hamburgers, what up, Nat? Ain't hamburgers. It's not meat. It ain't beef.
Not at all.
It ain't beef.
It don't be beef. It don't be chicken. It don't have the turkey. It don't really be turkey. The fish sometimes really don't be fish, or like you go to get fish and you think you're getting what's some good fish. You think you're getting salmon, and they hit you with some type of mackerel mushed together or something. Like it's real crazy.
Yo, what's the name of that fish that they don't catch in the sea? It's straight up made in the laboratory. It's not tilapia, is it?
Yeah, that's the tilapia. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's no wild tilapia. It's no wild tilapia.
No, they just make that somewhere. They designed that shit, made it, and now they sell it to people.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like the most popular fish in the grocery store. It's tilapia.
Yeah, because it's one of the cheapest.
It's one of the cheapest. Yep. It's crazy.
Yep, Taco Bell is like 50% soy, and y'all do know that soy is not good for us in large quantities, right?
Not at all.
Soy actually causes for men to start producing estrogen. Soy actually causes for women to get cancer. Is it tumors or cancer? It could be both, because basically cancer is a tumor, not for nothing, somatics.
Sure, yeah.
But and ovarian cancer on top of that, just so we can be clear. Soy causes for women to get ovarian cancer. So basically, soy could be a reason why some couples can't even reproduce, why they can't get pregnant. It could be just the soy.
Damn near everything got some type of soy in it.
Yeah, they're putting it in everything. They're trying to make the thing where it's called Soylent. I did a video on it. I did a video on Soylent. Soylent is some kind of thing that they're trying to make, is saying that you never have to eat actual food again. You could just drink this concoction and it'll give you all the nutrients that you need. It's called Soylent. It's banned in Canada. They banned it. In Canada, it's banned. You could buy it in America. So you got to think about that. You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
What they're trying to do to us.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yo, it was definitely a pleasure talking to you, my brother. You're a very smart individual. I'm definitely going to put you on the radar to call you up on different days also, if that's cool. Always appreciate the gratuities, helping to keep the channel alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got anything else you want to add before you go?
Man, just shout out to the whole fam. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I'm about to jump back in the chat and continue listening. You know what I mean?
That's
Appreciate
what it
you,
is.
Jack Frost. Nothing but love for you.
Love you too, my brother. Later.
Later.
All right, that was Young, y'all. That's a smart dude right there. Like, Young is on the ball. I fucks with Young. You know what? One day when Super New gets back, that'll be a nice combination. Super New calling with Super New and Young at the same time. That would be a nice combination. No, I'm trying to get like combinations where I could call y'all guys up and y'all could talk and you know the conversation to be what. My lip was so dry. I was trying to talk and the shit got. You seen that shit? Whatever, nigga. That was Young. He's gonna be back in the comment section in a second. Yeah, Odd God. Yeah, him. That's him. Yeah, yeah. Yo, not for nothing, but most of y'all are good people because usually when we see douchebags, we kick them right out. We only kept one. We only kept one douchebag in the community. All the other douchebags get kicked out. What up, Intergalactic? Wow, that's actually a good point. Intergalactic says, I have a theory that they're pushing veganism so they could clean people's bodies out so they could steal their organs. That actually makes really good sense, man. That makes really good sense. Too bad you don't donate to the channel. I'd call you up in a second. And DJ, gonna have to take your word on that. If you're a vegan, you can't eat vaginas? Says who? No, Jill, you're not the douchebag. The douchebag know who they are. That's why they didn't comment again. Yes, that is something to look into. Oh, you're vegan. Oh, sorry about that. Nah, you good, Intergalactic? Oh, no. Let me explain, Intergalactic. I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to push anything on anybody. Usually the people who call in, with the exception of maybe only 2 people that ever called in for specific reasons, people that call in are usually left to the people that donate on the channel because, you know, obviously people that help keep the channel going deserve extra, you know. There's only one douchebag in our community. You see the person ain't talking. I'm gonna call them. There you go. What up, Ant? I'm not gonna lie, man. I love this nigga Ant. Wow, what DJ did? Yeah, Young's good. All of y'all are good. Some of y'all needs to be a little bit more polished. But Young, that was a good Young was good. And Super New was good also. Very little talking over the top of each other. It's an actual conversation. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? What up, Dapper Don? He says, I feel like Eminem got the job done. That was just a warning shot. It was fire. MGK don't want that ether. Well, too bad you wasn't here a little bit earlier. We talked about how all of that is probably a design to help MGK sell records. Now, look, if MGK's new album, I'm just saying, if MGK's new album is off the charts dope, or should I say better than his previous albums, that much better than his previous albums, then you know for a fact. What up, Deontay? Appreciate the donation, my brother, for the culture out this bitch. Why would my phone do that stupid shit? Right when I press the button to take the picture so I could fucking remember like I do it went to where it was not visible and shit. There's Deontay. Yeah, there you go, Deontay. What do you agree on, Moot? What up, Michael? We just talked about that also. Basically, the whole Rap Devil being uploaded 6 months prior, it proves to the fact that MGK didn't write the damn song after he heard Kamikaze. Okay, from what is believed, I heard is because y'all all know they're on the same label, right? They're on the same label. They're both on Interscope, right? So what I believe happened is right after Chloroseptic dropped is when he started working on Kamikaze. And when he started working on Kamikaze, it was leaked to MGK that there's gonna be a diss. So MGK already had the Eminem diss. They just held off on really putting it out and publicizing it until after Kamikaze came out. And then when Kamikaze came out and he heard that he was dissed on Kamikaze and he already knew that he had the Rap Devil in the bag, that's when he started popping champagne and celebrating because the plan worked. And a video, I was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing when that shit dropped. I was like, how the nigga did that shit so quick? Thank you, Christmas. Appreciate you. I was like, how the nigga get that shit so quick? Yeah, that shit's retarded. That's why I kept saying, you know, the work. Remember the first time we spoke about it? I said, you know, the work you got to do to get that type of production because that song has really good production on it. You know, the work you got to do to get that type of production, then to shoot the fucking video, all of that shit is not 5-minute shit, y'all. None of that shit is 5-minute shit, yo. None of it. Thank you. The editing alone, none of that shit is 5-minute shit. And I think that's one of the reasons why Rap Devil was received the way that it was received initially. Because I kept hearing people say it came out, Eminem dropped his diss, and then MGK dropped his diss right after him. Nigga, MGK dropped that diss 6 months ago. You feel me? I'm saying what this nigga say. Yeah, okay. You see how you have influenced me young already? Got me saying shit. You got me using your lingo. Yeah, prior knowledge. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I was saying that before. I was like, how does he have the disc come out so quick? But I was just like, whatever, nigga. And I just moved on because other stuff was happening. So I couldn't stay on that one point. Just got to move on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He literally did. See, he knew Eminem was dropping the disc towards Machine Gun Kelly knew Eminem was dropping that disc. Eminem didn't know Machine Gun Kelly was dropping shit. So the assumption could be made, maybe Eminem found the fucking Machine Gun Kelly shit online. You could say that and wrote it prior. But I think that if he wrote it prior, it would have been better. You understand what I'm saying? Like I think the kill shot was dope as shit. But I do think that if Eminem was spent 6 months to write a fucking song, it would have been way better than that. Even though I think that shit is dope. I said, how's it going, Jack Frost? I'm new, but I've been liking. Oh, what's up, Mike? Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for liking my videos. Share them bitches too. It literally takes hours to shoot a scene in them for a movie. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Intergalactic. Yo, Intergalactic, yo, we gonna link up, yo. You in the city? We gonna link up and do a live some weekend, right? Yo, some weekend when Intergalactic is doing when we could chill, we gonna link up. Me and Intergalactic is gonna do a live somewhere out in the city somewhere. I don't know if he's down. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Nigga might not be down. Yeah, Killshot was legit. Killshot, I believe Eminem really did not know shit. All right, that's what it is. Intergalactic, that's what it is. Okay, I don't think Nas, it took him 6 months to pin it. It might have took him, you know, it didn't take him 6 months to pin it, but the reply was 6 months later. Yes, I do believe they had the same producers. I do believe the guy that got the writing credit on Rap Devil did work on Kamikaze. My dude, that's the only females to talk to. If a female even tell me she got a man, I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving to the next. That don't even make sense. Like, how can you trust a woman that has a man and leaves her man for you? Like, how can you trust her? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Who said different? Who said different, Sister Velli? Anyway, look, I love y'all. We're going to have to wrap this up. It's 10:30. I got to start going to bed sooner so I can start dropping at least one video before morning coffee. I hate the fact that I've been wanting to drop one. Okay. This is the plan. I'm usually trying to drop one video before morning coffee, right? That's what I'm usually trying to do. Remember, that's what I used to do before. But when these lives are later than usual, then I can't get to the shit. I gotta do like a million things before I go to bed. Like I'm a creature of habit out this bitch. So I gotta do like a million things before I go to bed. And one of them is relax. You understand what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. Like some things I don't know. I don't make no damn sense. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I need to do a million things before I go to bed that helps me fall asleep faster. You understand what I'm saying? And no, none of them is get drunk. None of them is get intoxicated or anything like that in the same way. It's just that's just how I am. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you're dead on point about that, young. So, well, congratulations, my brother, on your 10 years. So I be wanting to put out one video before morning coffee. And then after morning coffee, I unwind. And then I try to get up 3 to 4 videos before a Tonight Show. But it's hard when I go to bed late every single night. So tonight, I'm going to try to do it tonight. So I got to go. It just is what it is. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I thought this was a lit live. The comment section, as usual, y'all guys do a great job keeping the conversation going. I really do appreciate y'all. Everybody that donated today, I believe it was Young and Deontay. You guys are the best. I thank you very much. Helping to keep the channel up and going. Christmas, you were right. Okay, how about that? You were right. And Young, thanks for the call in. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all help me a lot when y'all call in because I get to directly speak with y'all, and I love that. Like I love when y'all call in. Like I really do appreciate that. Let's all remember to drink our water when we wake up in the morning. That helps our organs and everything. Everybody remember, you wake up in the morning before you drink coffee or whatever the fuck else you do in the morning, drink a glass of water. It don't have to be ice cold. It could just be room temperature. Drink some water in the morning. Definitely think positive. You got that right, man. Always, you gotta. That's something else. Before I go, let's try. It's not just thinking positive. You understand what I'm saying? Let's try not to let outside influence determine our way that we feel about ourselves. Let's not allow some outside influence to allow us to feel good about ourselves. Because if we allow outside influences to allow us to feel good about ourselves, then we don't have control over the way that we feel. So we don't want outside influences to make us feel good about ourselves. or to make us feel bad about ourselves. We want to have enough self-esteem and confidence in ourselves that our emotions are organically triggered or materialized from inside us, from who we are. We don't want to allow other things and other people the power to be able to determine how we feel at any given time. So it's not only about thinking positive, or should I say, it's not just the act of thinking positive, but we want to think positive. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm trying to say. We want to think positive enough that it's not about thinking positive. We're already doing it. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to allow outside influences to affect us. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a reason why I kick trolls out of the chat. Exactly. Habit. Thank you, CC. There's a reason why I kick trolls out of the chat. Because even if those trolls aren't bothering me and they're not affecting me, those trolls might cause one of y'all day not to be as good as it could be. Those trolls might say something that might piss y'all off or hurt y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Or they might not affect you at all, but it might hurt me. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't want that type of energy around us at all. Them niggas gotta go. So that's why I kick trolls out the room. I don't want that energy around us. At the end of the day, if that means that I lose 100,000 subs, yo, I could have been at 100,000 subs if I would have let all of them douchebags in. I'm fine with that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. Keep it a buck. I'd rather let the negative shit be over there doing what the negative shit want to do, and I'll be over there doing what my shit need to do. And that's just the way that I try to just that's the way that I try to get involved and try to do what I need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because nothing is easy. You understand what I'm saying? So nothing is easy. So we can't spend time worried about the BS. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. Look, I love y'all. Please, everybody, have a good night. Hug your kids before you even get ready to go to bed. If any of them is still up, just go up to them and just hug them. They're going to be like, what you doing? Because they ain't going to want to get hugged. But you're going to hug them. You're going to hug that love right into them. And then that's what we're going to do if we have the opportunity. If the kids are still up, we're just going to hug them. No reason. They don't even know why they're getting hugged. They're just going to be like, why are you doing this to me? And we're just going to be hugging them. And that's what we're going to do tonight. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.